Okay, so this is a story I had I had no knowledge of. This is in my stomping ground right here. I'm from Kansas City, but I've been down here in Irving, Texas for about 8 years now. So I didn't know nothing about this, but apparently, with Spectrum Cable, who was formerly Time Warner, uh, they had an employee that went to go hook up cable at an 83-year-old woman's house. Okay, um, does his job, probably scoping out the place, see some shit, see some things he likes, realize she got some money, returns later and kills her. 83-year-old woman. And so it was just, I don't know if this was today or within the past couple days, but uh, there was a whole, of course he's been charged, sentenced and everything, but there was a lawsuit. The family sued Spectrum, and man, they came out with $7 billion. That was the judgment for the family of the murdered woman. Not million, $1 billion. That's a huge loss for the company. How they gonna make the payments, and I don't know. Of course, it probably won't be given all in one big lump sum, but how it's gonna be dished out, and whew, that's a lot. That's a lot, man. It might, shoot. Don't be surprised if you're with Spectrum or whatnot. Don't be surprised if your bill goes up. But yeah, no, that's a crazy story, man. We think about all the people that we have come to our homes for different services and stuff. Whether it's for like I said, installing cable, heating and cooling, pest control, whatever it may be. And it's all type of different things, man. And people get your address, and we let people in your homes. If you live in an apartment, you got the maintenance men, right? And they can see everything that's going on in the inside. And who's to say they won't return later? So these are different just things that people have to be cognizant of. And shit, get your gun. Get you. It ain't never too many guns, man. Get you some guns and learn how to shoot that thing and get comfortable with it, man. So in that case, man, already know what to do. You already trained, and you can handle your business, man, without fumbling around or anything like that. They'll just come natural, bam, and get, neutralize your threat. Because you see how easy it is. People doing deliveries, people have your address and stuff like that. They doing these different apps. Think of all the stuff they could do. They could screenshot your address and come back. They can see your house, all type of stuff. So it's crazy, man. But man, $7 billion. I wonder what it is, man. I've never heard just me personally, I've never heard no settlement that huge, man. That's crazy. What led them to come out with that judgment? I understand, that family had to be compensated with a lot, but damn, man, what led to that? Of course, the employee, spokesperson for Spectrum came out and he said, he didn't agree with the judgment, and he said, they didn't have any, there was no warning, or there's not something that could be foreseen, which is understandable. Is you hire anybody. If I hire, like I said, all the jobs that I just listed, person who's a business owner and they hire somebody for that, you could do a background check, but who knows what snaps in a person's head at any given moment. And this just goes for any business owner. So it's a huge, it's a huge thing, man. Huge thing to set. But I'm curious on what led them to that, man. What led them to that huge judgment. But yeah, you never know what a person's gonna do and what's in their heart and what they're willing to go carry out, man. Especially when certain situation or certain opportunities presented in front of them. Now I saw in the news report, they said that there was certain warnings that Spectrum ignored. I'm wondering what those warnings were. Was it something that usually are fireable offenses and something that usually, connotates a person who's violent, or was it just some bullshit on the job that, usually could be operated through the code of handbook, usually a write-up or something, or, what was the situation? Nobody knows that, but that's a huge payout, man. Hey, Spectrum, don't go, hey, it was a black dude. Hey, Spectrum, man, don't go, don't go hesitating to go hire black folks or whatnot. You thinking, here we done hired a nigga, he done damaged our company or whatnot. Nah, man. Hey, anybody could do that shit. Anybody does do that type of stuff. So, hey, man, don't go affecting, man. But young black men and their opportunities, man. Go give them a chance, man. They not like that. But nah, that's rough, man. R.I.P. to the family. R.I.P. to the lady, the old lady, 83-year-old woman. And condolences to the family, man. That's a rough way to go out, and who even knows would she have been able to protect herself, be able to shoot a gun and kick back or whatnot. But 83-year-olds, who knows what type of condition, what type of shape she was in to even get to somewhere fast enough. Once somebody comes busting in their home. It's the same guy who hooked up your cable earlier, man. It's a cold way to go. So let me know what you think in the comments section. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll holler at y'all later.